Have you ever pondered the immense power of your mind and how it shapes your reality? This is not some abstract concept or philosophical mumbo-jumbo. It's a scientific fact, backed by decades of research. The mind, your mind, is a potent tool, a marvel of nature capable of incredible feats. It's a canvas where your thoughts paint the world you perceive. It's a factory where your beliefs forge the chains that bind or set you free. It's a ship that sails on the sea of possibilities, steered by the winds of your will. The mind is a garden and your thoughts are the seeds. You can plant flowers or you can plant weeds. The choice is yours, the power is yours. But you might wonder, how can thoughts and beliefs shape reality? Enter the fascinating world of neuroplasticity, the ability of your brain to change and adapt as a result of thought and experience. Every thought you entertain, every belief you hold, etches a pattern in the neural pathways of your brain. These patterns, like grooves on a vinyl record, play the symphony of your life. Think of your brain as a sculptor, and your thoughts as the chisel. The sculptor can create a masterpiece or a monstrosity, depending on how it wields the chisel. Neuroplasticity is the sculptor's skill, honed by practice and shaped by intention. Every thought you entertain, every belief you hold, is a chisel stroke. Positive thoughts and empowering beliefs carve out a reality of success, happiness, and fulfillment. Negative thoughts and limiting beliefs, on the other hand, chip away at your potential, creating a reality of struggle, failure, and dissatisfaction. But here's the game changer. You are not just the sculptor. You are the sculptor. You wield the chisel. You shape your brain, and in doing so, you shape your reality. The power to shape your reality lies within you, in the depths of your mind. You have the power to change your thoughts, to change your beliefs, and thereby to change your world. You hold the chisel, the canvas, the factory, the ship, the garden. They are all yours to command. It's time to realize your power, the power within. Let's delve into the inspiring stories of individuals who have harnessed the power of their minds to change their lives. Take the tale of Jim, an ordinary man living an ordinary life. He lived paycheck to paycheck, always feeling stuck in the cycle of scarcity. But one day, he decided to break free. He began to shift his thoughts from lack to abundance. He visualized a life of wealth, success, and happiness. And guess what? His life took a turn. Today, he's a prosperous entrepreneur living the life he once only dreamt of. Next, let's consider Lisa, a woman who struggled with her weight for most of her life. She tried every diet, every fitness routine, but nothing seemed to work. Until she understood the power of her mind. She changed her thoughts about herself. She began to love her body and believe in her ability to become fit and healthy. This shift in her mindset led to a transformation in her physical health. Today, she's a fitness trainer, helping others achieve their health goals. And then there's Alex, who grew up in a neighborhood riddled with crime and poverty. He saw his friends fall into the trap of drugs and violence, but he decided to change his narrative. He believed in a better life. He envisioned success. He saw himself making a difference. He worked hard, sure, but it was his shift in mindset that prepared. Today, he's a respected community leader, making a real difference in the lives of those around him. These are not just stories. These are real-life transformations brought about by a shift in thought. Each of these individuals faced their own adversities, their own struggles, but they all had one thing in common: the understanding that they held the power to change their reality. They harnessed this power, changed their thoughts, and subsequently changed their lives. So, let's ask ourselves, if they could do it, why can't we? The power to change our reality lies within us, in our minds, in our thoughts. These stories demonstrate the incredible potential that lies within our minds. But how exactly does changing our thoughts lead to changes in our lives, you may ask? Let's dive into the science behind the power of thought. Firstly, consider the law of attraction. This principle suggests that like attracts like, meaning positive thoughts draw positive experiences, while negative thoughts attract unfavorable ones. It's the idea that our thoughts are like magnets, pulling towards us the experiences that resonate with our thinking patterns. Science backs this up. Researchers have found that people who maintain a positive outlook have a greater resistance to sickness, are more creative, and often lead happier lives. Optimistic thoughts can quite literally change the physical structure of your brain and make you more open to opportunities. Now, let's talk about the placebo effect. This is a phenomenon where a person's physical health improves merely because they believe they're receiving treatment, even when they're not. It's the power of belief, turning an ordinary sugar pill into a painkiller or a saline injection into a powerful drug. The mind's belief in the treatment is so strong that it creates a physical response. Similarly, positive affirmations, those uplifting statements we tell ourselves, can have tangible effects. Studies show that repeating positive affirmations can reduce stress, improve well-being, and even enhance performance. They're like mental push-ups, strengthening our mindset and reshaping our brain's neural pathways to support positive thought patterns. But why does this all matter? Well, our thoughts shape our realities. They influence our feelings, our actions, and ultimately our life paths. If we're constantly thinking we're not good enough, we'll act in ways that reinforce that belief. But if we believe we're capable and deserving, we'll act accordingly and open doors to opportunities that align with that positive belief. In essence, the science of thought is about harnessing the power of our minds to shape our realities. By understanding and applying these principles, we can begin to change our lives in meaningful ways. Our minds are more powerful than we often give them credit for. Now that we understand the power of our minds, how can we harness this power to shape our realities? The first step is mindfulness. This might sound like a trendy buzzword, but it's a time-honored practice with proven benefits. Mindfulness is essentially the act of paying attention. Yes, it's that simple. But don't be fooled. It's a powerful tool. By focusing on the present moment and observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, you can reduce stress and increase your mental clarity. This clarity allows you to recognize negative thought patterns and to consciously choose more positive ones. Next comes visualization. This is the practice of creating mental images of the outcomes you desire. It's about seeing the life you want in your mind's eye. This might involve visualizing yourself achieving your goals, experiencing joy, or living the life you've always dreamed of. Athletes, performers, and successful business people worldwide use this technique to prepare for success. When you visualize your desired reality, your brain begins to believe it's possible, and that belief can change your actions and behaviors in the real world. Finally, there's cognitive restructuring, a fancy term for changing the way you think. Cognitive restructuring involves identifying negative or distorted thoughts and replacing them with more accurate and beneficial ones. This isn't about denying reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the positive aspects of your life and seeing challenges as opportunities for growth. All of these strategies require practice. Just like physical muscles, your mental muscles need regular exercise to become stronger. So commit to a daily practice of mindfulness, visualization, and cognitive restructuring. And remember, small, consistent actions can lead to significant changes over time. With these tools, you can begin to shape your reality in a way that aligns with your desires. The power is in your hands, or rather in your mind. So start today and watch as your world transforms before your very eyes. The power to change your life is within you. Now that's a thought, isn't it? A spark that could ignite a wildfire of potential, a seed that could grow into a forest of possibilities. The idea that our minds, these intricate networks of neurons and synapses, hold the key to the life we desire, is both exhilarating and empowering. Imagine for a moment that your thoughts are like the artist's brush painting the canvas of your life. Each stroke, each color, each nuance is a reflection of your beliefs, your perceptions, your attitudes. Now ask yourself, what kind of masterpiece are you creating? Is it a vibrant landscape filled with joy, love, and success, or a stormy seascape turbulent with fear, doubt, and regret? The beauty of this analogy is that you and you alone hold the brush. You are the artist. You have the power to change the picture, to reframe your perspective, to repaint your reality. This isn't just a lofty ideal or a poetic metaphor. It's a call to action, an invitation to step into your power and start shaping your destiny. Now, you may be wondering, how? How do I change my thoughts? How do I shift my beliefs? How do I rewrite my story? The answer, my friends, is simple yet profound. It starts with awareness. It starts with the recognition that your thoughts are not fixed, they're fluid. They're not facts, they're interpretations. They're not unchangeable, they're adaptable. Once you acknowledge this, you can begin to challenge your limiting beliefs, to question your negative thoughts, to replace your destructive patterns with constructive ones. This is not an overnight process, mind you. It takes time, patience, and persistence. But the rewards are immeasurable. Just imagine waking up each day with a sense of purpose, a feeling of joy, a belief in your unlimited potential. This is the power of thought. This is the magic of the mind. This is the life you can create, starting right now in this very moment. Change your thoughts, change your life. Start today and unlock the power of your mind.